Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Greetings, people. Greetings, 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 greetings. Is your brother King Simon coming up in a few seconds. Yesterday was supposed to be the call-in show, but I got inundated with a lot of different things. So today is Wednesday, the 13th. And we're going to do it today. We're going to do it today. But of course, this is a circulatory thing. People on Instagram, if you're not willing to stay, you can always go to YouTube. Join me on YouTube. So Instagram, I will not be staying on Instagram today. I have to use that phone for something else. And do remember, this is a call-in show, but it's a circulation and donation. So do not call me if you're not circulating and donating to the channel. That is what we're going to do today. At least I can do that at least once a week, show respect for my craft as you would want me to show respect for your craft and your business when I come to your business and your job. This is one of my businesses, and we got to keep on activating and motivating things. So for a quick advice, please circulate or donate $5.55, $10, $15, $20 and up. Cash App and PayPal, no super chat, please. No super chats, please. I will be monitoring it via my email, then I'll know because it's easier for me to do that. Let me go to my email. Got some announcements to make because people are playing games. Got some announcements to make because people are playing games. Particularly people on this platform on YouTube. Big up to them, whatever they got to do, whatever their business is, it is what it is. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing all right. Greetings, greetings, greetings to all. Your brother King Simon is in the building, and I'm honored to be here this fine morning. Let me turn off the music. How you doing today? How's everybody doing all over the mathematical universe? Welcome to King Simon Presents the Numerovational Perspective. We will be doing a call-in number. The call-in number, until I tell you to call in, do not call in at this time because I got to express some stuff before we get into it. It is now 33 minutes after 10 on the East Coast, or 33 minutes after the hour, the top of the hour, all over the world, all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Earth. Looked on my YouTube, and they snatched my Dr. Phil Valentine down. Another Dr. Phil Valentine that I did because of their quote unquote medical reasons. And it was a good one too. It was a good one with Dr. Phil. And I know I got to keep Dr. Phil away from the medical conversation. I know that. I know I do have to do that. And Instagram, big up to you. Everybody come to YouTube. Come to YouTube because I'm not staying on Instagram because they're not allowing me to upload these videos on Instagram anymore. I don't know if I'm in some type of block or whatever they're doing. It is what it is. And but they are allowing me to stream on Instagram. But they won't allow me to post the video after I'm finished on Instagram. So I always learn to plan and don't get, being a disaster preparedness instructor for many years, for over 20 years with my brother Aton Edwards. And if you ever get a chance, get his books, Aton Edwards, or Aton, A-T-O-N. Dr. Ben used to call him Aton. His name is Aton or Aton Edwards. And speaking on that, I just, on my Patreon page, I just put this class that I taught on disaster preparedness in Georgia some years ago. And if you get to go to my Patreon page, please, it's disaster preparedness and awareness, because I'm not coming back out to teach disaster preparedness again and awareness, because we used to take people on walks, how to get out of the city, urban survival and all that kind of stuff. But this particular one was done in Stone Mountain, Georgia, but it was an informative, telling you or advising you what to have, what to carry, how to travel light, how to improvise and adapt when it comes to disaster preparedness and awareness, which this was done some years, about almost 10 years ago. And now I had to upload it to Patreon because everybody's been asking me. A lot of people have been asking me when I'm going to do classes again. I am not coming out to do any physical classes. I'm more than likely going to train under certain other people like Professor Griff and other people, and get things refined as far as weapons and all that kind of stuff. I'm not expecting anything happening. I'm just always want to be prepared, just in case of emergency, having different things, designated things and all that. So big up to the person that allowed me to have this at their place, their venue at that time. Jasmine Little from Cool Breeze. Big up to her and her whole staff at that time. So if you're on Patreon, please go to Patreon. Also, I set up my Rumble page. My Rumble page is a free speech page, officially a free speech page. And now I will definitely do uploads I will record and then upload to Rumble. And my Rumble page is right there. That's my Rumble page. So I want everybody to subscribe to my Rumble page. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. And pin it to the top. Subscribe to my Rumble page because Rumble is going to be very important moving forward. Very important moving forward. Rumble page is going to be very important moving forward because Rumble is one of those pages. And I'm going to pin it to the top right now so everybody can just go on right ahead. And oops, I went straight to my Rumble page. I clicked on it by mistake, but I'm going to pin it to the top. People join my Rumble page. It's been pinned to the top. Join the Rumble page. Rumble page. Please pin it to the top. All right. Pin it to the top. Hold on one second. Okay. Right. Okay. Instagram, go to my YouTube page. Boom. I'm out of here. Instagram later. Yes. Okay. Just want to make sure, remind everybody that tonight, yes, that tonight we are presenting this particular astrologer tonight with my dear partner in Vibe, Carrie Ann Ingram. So make sure y'all tune in tonight. Make sure y'all tune in tonight and check it out. So family, I hope everybody's well. I see people are sending the Cash App and the PayPal. That's good. I will be coming to you. I'll be coming to you soon. And if you've sent one before and you've done it with me before online, give other people a chance. Please respect other people. I would love other new energies to also show love. Definitely. Again, for quick advice, circulate and donate $5.55 and up. And through Cash App. Do not do it through Super Chat. I I don't want to keep on saying that, especially when I'm on it. When I'm doing interviews and all that kind of stuff, you can do it through Super Chat. But when I'm on here, for me to monitor it and do what I have to do, make it happen. Right now, the gardener and the landscapers in the area, so you might hear some background noise today. I didn't even know they was coming today, but they're doing the neighborhood, and I just had to text them and let them know that make it happen. The money is ready for them, and it is. But make sure everybody sign up to my Rumble page, because that's where I'm going to be putting up. I'm more than likely going to broadcast Dr. Phil Valentine on my Rumble page, because I'm not trusting how YouTube is working and the staff behind them. At least Rumble, I understand their background. I know that they're a bunch of people of less melanated frequency that respects free speech, and places like Rumble and Gab is very important to pay attention to. Of course, as always, please like, subscribe, and share, because today's particular broadcast is focusing on find one purpose. Find one purpose. That is the today. Find one purpose and it will become many. Find one particular purpose in your life, a purpose that you are so drawn to that you would do it for free for the rest of your life. But because you do it so well, you make money from it. Clear example, this brother that invented this tool called the Toika, which is called the ripstick today. It's called the ripstick. He dreamt about this. He prayed for this while he was in the military. And now it is becoming one of the most successful apparatus for workout ever. Right now. Big up to that brother right now. He is now part of the ancestral realm right now. And I'm honored to have gotten this thing in the early 2000s. It was introduced to me back in the 90s, but finally I got it in the early 2000s. So it's very important that you find one thing, one purpose, and then it will grow if you're consistently showing that you love that purpose that you're fostering and growing. Because the word purpose, I won't share screen this time. And usually I do like to share screen, but I was supposed to come up on yesterday, but it's all good. And next Tuesday I'll be up. But the word purpose means the reason for which something is done. The word purpose, the reason for which something is done. It's a noun, but there's also the verb for it too, But we want to focus on what, and again, pardon the sound in the background, because that's the landscaper doing their thing. So the word purpose, sense of purpose. Y'all heard Third World used to sing about the sense of purpose, having a sense of purpose. Find one purpose. I'm not telling you find a multitude of purpose, 10,000 purpose. I'm not telling. Find one purpose. Something that you love and that you're drawn through. Just like I love singing, and I actually was doing quite well as a singer, but once I felt being robbed or felt being disrespected in that business, I left it alone. And to this day, I still love to sing. I still love to sing. And if I can assist you in a purpose through your numbers, I do suggest that you book a full session with me, because your purpose can be found in your name. Your purpose can be found in your middle name, your first name, your middle name, your last name. Your purpose can be found, and your gifts and your talents, your skills and your purpose can be found in your birthday. Each one of them has a mathematical frequency that will allow us, Dr. B always says that will allow us to open up to our purpose. Because sometimes it takes time to grow this thing called purpose. And if the word purpose means the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists, or a person's sense of resolve and determination. These are a few of the words. A particular requirement or consideration, typically one that is temporary or restricted in the scope or extent. So there's different meanings for the word purpose, and I need you that's tuning in to your brother to find and work on your purpose. Stop saying, I don't know my purpose. I don't know my purpose. You know it. It's just that, did you take time to grow it? Did you take time to water it? Did you take time to feed it? Did you take the time? Because most of us are trying to rush into this thing called purpose. Most of us are trying to rush into this thing called purpose. But in actuality, it can take 1 year to 10 years to maybe 20 years of finding a purpose. Sometimes it takes a whole lifetime to find your purpose, because most of us are afraid to reveal and share. Sometimes people are afraid of being judged by the things that you are drawn to that could be your purpose. Some people would rather sing in the damn bathroom than go out there and sing in front of that stage. And believe me, it's not easy to sing in front of that stage. I've been on stages. Sometimes it's not easy to be on a stage doing public speaking. They said, according to a lot of studies, that a person would rather be in the grave, be in the coffin, than speak before people, open their mouth before people. So the word purpose means the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. That's one of the meanings. And the second meaning, a person's sense of resolve or determination. What is your purpose? And like I said, the topic for today is find one purpose, and it will become many purposeful things that can help you along the way, that can help you take you from one level to the next level. And sometimes there's a cycle when these purposes come. And please share this video, because I know there's many people that you know that's going through their bullcrap, that's afraid of their own goddamn shadow. They're second guessing themselves. They're indecisive. They're overthinking. They're knocking down their purpose. I'm not talking about celebrities, because celebrities went through it too. Celebrities went through it too. Some of your greatest celebrities in the beginning was afraid of showing their purpose. But you don't master your purpose until you go out there and take each step to accomplish each goal, to take your purpose to every level. So, yes, your numbers can reveal and give you a bird's eye view of what you need to do. And I'm not talking about any job description or anything in particular, but sometimes every number has a mathematical connection to you. I mean, every purpose have a mathematical connection to you. The word purpose, when I go to the board, and I've probably broken this down before. I can't even remember, because I've broken down so many words. Oops. I've broken down so many words before. But the word purpose leads with a number, with the letter P, which in the Pythagorean system is a 7. In the Chaldean system, is a number 8. So right there, the lead capstone, the lead number, keeping it simple, the lead number deals with something deeply spiritual or deeply inside of you, innately inside of you. Because that particular letter is the 16th letter on the chart of the Pythagoras number chart. That's the 16th letter. So the word purpose starts off with a number 7 and a number 8 in the Chaldean system, which deals with discipline. So in order for you to make your purpose shine and make your purpose foster and make your purpose grow, you have to have discipline and order and structure to make sure that purpose is revealed to the world. And I'm just dealing with one letter. So anytime you see a P show up in anybody's name or anybody's word, it deals with a deeply spiritual nuance and the need to dig deep for it. I don't care if it's purpose to punani. There's a purpose behind punani also. I know people might be laughing and like, what the hell? I'm just saying, anytime the P shows up, it's the 7 and the 8 in two different systems. Am I making sense out there? Please put the number 1 in the chat. Please put the number 1 in the chat. Because I'm going to be coming to the PayPal and the super chat, the PayPal and not the super chat and the Cash App in a moment. So those that are sending Cash App and PayPal, I'm still coming to you. I'm going to be up here until probably like 12 o'clock. I'm going to be up here until 12. I just want to break down why I am teaching on find one purpose and it will become many purposes, many purposeful things that can help you to make money and finance in some form of way, turning your purpose or your gifts and your talents and your skills into something. Because you can make money on anything to take care of your family or yourself, even garbage and recycling and gardening. Just like the Latin guy Jose out here is doing. He's doing landscape. He got his whole family working with him. Just a sense of purpose. Looking for the sense of purpose. We're looking for the purpose. So if the letter P is the 16th letter, which is a 7, according to the numbers. That's the 16th letter. And 16 in compound numerology is the number of preparation and planning, or if you don't plan, you plan to fail. So just the first letter leads you to what you need to do. Plan what you do. Find within you that purpose and work on it and plan on it and constantly stay on top of it, constantly learn about it, constantly know the demographics of it, and then take your purpose to the next level, because your purpose also adds up to the number P also deals with the number 8, and 8 is the money, currency, frequency, but it's also the number of discipline and order and structure. So when we put the whole word into use, 3, 6, 9, 2, back to a 7 again, back to an 8, comes back again. 6, 7, 1, 3, 5, 5, consistent. So when you add it all up now to get the full expression of the word purpose, 10 plus 9 plus 13 plus 6 equals, so the word purpose adds up to 38 in the Pythagorean system, which equals a number 11, which goes down to the number 2. And that's why people, it's these two particular numbers is why people are really feeling like they don't know their purpose, because remember, the number 11 on its negative is the number of insight and seeing things that other people don't see. But on the negative, on the positive is the number of insight and seeing what people don't see, and it's a fame and fortune number. But the number 11 is also a number of deception, deceiving yourself, feeling deceived by other people, deceiving yourself. And then once you feel that you're deceiving yourself, or you're second guessing yourself, then there's emotions that cause, when you have the number 2 that the 11 equates to, it's emotional, because you feel you haven't found your purpose. You become emotional, and that's the number 2 energy. That's the number 2. So it's not coincidence that the word purpose adds up to a number 38, which is a number 11, which is a number 2. Because every one of those numbers that I'm showing you has their positive and their negative. Let me say that again. Every one of those numbers that I'm showing you have their positive and their negative. Now, before I start breaking down birthdays, people are sending Cash App. Please send your Cash App and PayPal, and then I will start to do that. I will start doing that in the next few minutes, breaking down people's birthdays. If you want to call in, I will put the number on the screen and you can call in. Hold on one second. Boom, 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 boom. Do not call in if you ain't circulating no PayPal or Cash App. I'm not playing with none of y'all today. This is my heart and soul when I do this. I put my heart and soul in this, and people know that. I put my heart and soul when I do this. And I always tell people, you can learn how to do it yourself. If you want to take my classes, you can learn how to do it yourself. But if you're not going to be persistent and consistent about it, then you will fall short of the glory of the God within yourself. And that will not be helpful to yourself or other people. Let me just make sure I'm clear about that. Make sure I'm clear about that. So I see that Tony Parrish Sr. sent a PayPal. No, he sent a Cash App of $10. I'm coming to you first, sir. Again, if you're not circulating like it says on the bottom of the screen, do not put anything up on this board. I will delete you, Kenny. If you ain't circulating no funds to my PayPal or my Cash App, $5.55 and up. I'm not doing $1.99s and $2.99s and $4.99. $5.55 and up. We're not doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be disrespectful, Kenny? Thank you very much. Thank you. Had to get rid of Kenny because Kenny want to be disrespectful. Kenny wanted to be disrespectful, so I had to get rid of Kenny. He's just like Kenny in South Park. That's a South Park Kenny. Uh-huh. So it's very important to understand why people need to understand their purpose. So going to the Chaldean perspective, the Chaldean perspective, when you add the 8 plus the 6, 10 plus the 5, that equals 39. Very interesting that it adds up to a number 39, which adds up to a number 12, which adds up to a number 3. Very interesting that that's what it does. And I'm glad that's what it is. I know I've broken this down before. That's why I can tell. So if in the Pythagorean system that the word purpose adds up to a number 38, which is an 11, which deals with deeper and spiritual and more deeper insight. And if you're not handling the deeper, most spiritual and insight of this number, it can become emotional, because number 2 can lead to deeper emotions because you don't feel that your purpose is being fulfilled. People don't feel that their purpose is not being fulfilled. And then now that it adds up to a number 39, which equals a 12, which is, yes, the number 39, the number 12, which is a 3, it deals with that the word, the purpose, whatever your purpose is, you're supposed to express it, because the number 3 is the number of expression, expansion, and growth. But you still got to dig deep for it, because the number 11 is the deeper spiritual insight of the purpose. And then you have to express it. You can't hold it in. And there, the number 12 is the number of victimization, or being a victim of other people's intrigues, to the point that you lock down your voice chakra, you lock down your expression. When in actuality, the number 1 and the number 2 in the 12 is about creativity and compassion, and being willing to express your creativity and your compassion. Very important to note that. Very important to note. So, those that have sent any Cash App or PayPal, I'm looking at the email. I'm going to deal with Tony Parrish right now, while I'm still into this whole thing about having a sense of purpose. Having a sense of purpose is very important. Tony, you can call in. The call-in number is on the screen right now. The call-in number is 718. Only Tony, because Tony is the one that sent the first Cash App. Only Tony could call in. So Tony, you can call in at 718-210-8853. That's 718-210-8853. All right, so Tony is calling in, I guess. Let me check. Yes, sir. Greetings.
Good morning, and greetings, Grand Rising.
Grand day to you. How you doing, sir?
I'm excited. I got you on the phone. This Sunday I was up at Mount Shasta doing the Sunday morning drive, and I tapped in to hear you rant. That was beautiful. So yeah, being with you now is got me in a space of excitement.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. What's going on, brother? What's happening with you, and what is it that you want to deal with, sir?
Man, the angel numbers keep popping up. Primarily the 111s, the 444s. I even be seeing 666 a lot, 555, like 333. Those numbers are always revealing themselves to me.
Right. Right. So, and when is your birthday?
2/14/72, 7:47 a.m.
You said 2/14. Well, I don't need all of the time and all of that. You know.
2/14/72.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, you got to remember that your alignment numbers are number 16 when you add 2 plus the 14, and 16 is a number of spiritual enlightenment and sometimes things spiritually being revealed to you, especially since you was young. A lot of stuff has been revealed, and a lot of things you've held in to yourself because you don't know who to talk to about it. Am I making sense?
Yes.
I'm just saying that, but that it comes with the territory. When you have such an on the board, when I put the 2 and the 14 together, it equals that 16, and 16 equals 7, and 7 is one of the most highly spiritual numbers next to the number 11 and master numbers. So what is it that you do with it? You can't hold it into yourself and hold the bushel basket. You can Google up all those angel numbers, but at the end of the day, you got to know what it is that you really want to achieve, and are the angel numbers interpretations that you're receiving satisfying to help you to achieve that goal? Because 14, the number 5, can deal with a multitude of people. People that have been born on the 14th have done great work in the world of different things. Like, of course, Einstein was born on the 14th. Usher was born on the 14th. Quincy Jones is born on the 14th. So 14 in any month can show forth their powers, but are you scattered and overthinking about things? Are you staying on top of your creativity and being disciplined about it? Because sometimes the number 14, which is a 5, can be scattered brain and all over. And 5 is known as the jack of all trade number, but the saying of that whole complete saying is the jack of all trade, master of none, but it's better than mastering one. So it's all right to be a jack of all trades, but are you focusing those trades of that you have that can be a jack, or you're becoming a jackass because you're all over the place? That can be a problem.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm just showing you.
You hitting them, bro. You hitting them.
I'm just showing you how it can work. If mathematics don't lie, numbers don't lie. It's just we lie to ourselves because we're not willing to take the time out and put the work so you can find your purpose. Because the purpose can be all of your multiplicity of talents, but did you turn them all into a business? And if you don't study major business is like this. They have an umbrella company and then they have subsidiary companies, but they make sure that the umbrella company is strong so it can still support all the subsidiary companies. That's how you got to think of your talents and your gifts and your that you've always had. You've always learned fast, more than likely. You learned how to walk a little quicker. You probably went through some stuff in your mind, of course, because again, 16 holds a lot of stuff in their mind, especially from what happened with your formative years while you was growing up. Let it go. Don't hold on to that, because 16 is the number of planning. And if you don't plan, you plan to fail. Like I said, the letter P is the number 16. So you got to understand, if you want that purpose to to fluctuate and flourish, you have to plan what you do and then master that plan and then grow that plan. And you'll find that plan and that purpose will lead from one purpose to the next purpose to the next purpose. So you could be a speaker, but you could be also a writer. You could be a motivational speaker. You could be a life coach. All of this can be a part of the dynamics. Just understanding how to utilize your numbers, especially with your name and your birthday. That's why I tell people, hey, when you do a session with me, I have to point out all the stuff that's in your name too. I can't play with it. You got to get all of it. That's why I tell people, these little things on online is cute. You can send your $10 and your $20 here. It's cute, but when you do a session and get it recorded, because I usually erase this or privatize this video after I'm finished. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing personal stuff with people. And I don't want everybody to keep on knowing unless people are really serious about doing it. It's your numbers. You could work your numbers. It's yours. It's not mine. I just know what to do with it. You understand?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
My brother, I hope I served a great purpose. Any other questions, sir?
No, I got I'm texting you now to schedule something.
No problem, brother. Make sure, because you're going into, you got to remember, everything has cycles. And if you pay attention to the cycles in the most profound and positive way, you can use it and manifest it. Like I said, those people born on the 14th are able to do some great things. I don't care if you're born January 14th all the way to December 14th. You can do it. It's just that you got to avoid being all over the place and learn to use the number 14. Say, look, I'm going to do this in 14 days, 14 weeks, 14 months. The 14th of every month, I'm going to take my next business or this to the next level. It's your number. You know what I'm saying? I see the text. I'll send you that when we finish, okay? All right?
Got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. You be safe out there, man. Drive safely. All right? All right. Appreciate you, man. That's Brother Tony, man. Thank you very much, Tony, for coming on. People, once you send the Cash App, you circulate those funds, it helps out. Unlike Kenny. Do not call me if you did not circulate no funds to my Cash App or PayPal. I will not answer the phone. I see people calling me. Do not call me. I'm not going to answer that phone. Put it on silence. If you don't circulate and donate to my talents and my gift, like Tony did, don't call me. I'm serious about that from now on. I can't tolerate the bull crap. And I know you could go to Lloyd and he does all of that. Lloyd is not me. I'm different. I do numerovation, and my energy gets drained from people that just want to take advantage of my talents and not support my talent. And that's why we have platforms like that, like this, that we set up, because YouTube ain't paying us right. They ain't taking care of us. If you send it to Super Chat, we probably get 2 cents off of that. That just don't make sense to me. So I tell people to send it via Cash App and PayPal, and we make it happen. So there's the Cash App, there's a PayPal, and like I said, right here, here it is again. For quick advice, please circulate or donate $5.55, $10, $15, $20 and up, and only to Cash App and PayPal, no Super Chat, and I will answer your call. I have no problems answering your call once you show respect for my gifts. Like when I come to your job or your business and you want somebody to support you or spend some money on you, there it is. It's about circulating the energy, and I can help you the best way I can. So let me see if people are sending their PayPal and Cash App. Do not send Super Chat. Do not send Super Chat. Oh yes, Benita, I don't play. I'm not into that foolishness no more. I'm a grown man that runs multiple business for myself because I understand what my mathematics, and I understood my purpose from the time I did emceeing. I remember the first time I really loved singing. I remember the first time, and once I recognized my talent for singing. And I don't care if y'all, you don't want to send it because I don't believe that. That's you. Go to your job, and if your boss says, you know what, I think you should work for free for the rest of your life right here, and I'll just shake your hand every morning. You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like if somebody come to your business and not spend any money with you. And I'm just being real. It's not that I need it. I'm getting residuals off of my books, but I know the importance of doing this. And I know that our people are used to using people, and that's not good. Don't use people. Be respectful of the platform. Don't use people. It's not good. And I don't beg. I just want to circulate, and I will offer what I have to offer from your method, just like I did with Brother Tony just now with his number. And I'm going to erase this purpose right now because I want to focus on whoever's going to come on. I'm going to focus on whoever sends and circulate finance through PayPal or Cash App. I'm going to focus on them like I like to do, but they have to circulate the funds. All right. So again, somebody's trying to call me from Richmond. If you don't circulate the funds, do not text me. Do not call me. If I don't see a Cash App or a PayPal, do not call me. If you're calling to be disrespectful, you will be blocked, and that will be it, because that's just a call-in line. I don't even pay attention to that call-in line, and I only use that call-in line usually on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, or when I deem that I did it. So don't text me anything disrespectful because I didn't answer your phone. If you didn't make your donation and you didn't circulate it, I'm going to be like Star from Star Report from now on, because y'all are not respecting the content creators. Not everybody, but a lot of y'all are not respecting the content creators, and that's not good. That's not respectful. And like I said, I wouldn't come to your job and do it to you, or your business and do it to you. At least if I could buy even something small for $5, I'm going to buy it, or spend $20. Ask most of the people that I do business with. If I'm going down to Tassili, or going down to Zen Bar, or I'm going down to the new Black Wall Street, I make sure I contribute to at least one or two of the people that's there, because it's all Black-owned business. You're supporting businesses, and that's what's important. And so, getting back to the point, the topic today is, what's your purpose that you want to bring forth? Find one purpose, and it will become many. Find one purpose. If you're a mother or a housewife, cool, I got it, I understand. If you're a housewife, but even the housewife can turn what they're doing at the home into something that can be beneficial. You could be writing your own book, housewife. You can be writing and writing children's books, housewives. Mothers, you can write a children's story about each one of your child, because and those children's stories will become a generational wealth driven thing. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You said you sent Cash App. I didn't see any Cash App from you. There's no Cash App. I don't know who you sent that to, but I didn't see it because I'm looking at my screen right now, and you sorry, you did not send any Cash App to me, and I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at my screens right now, and anytime Cash App comes in or PayPal comes in, like Tony's own came in, it shows itself. And I'm looking at it right now. So if you sent a Cash App, let me check. Let me check again. What's your? Who's this? No. Somebody sent. Oh yeah. So no Cash App came this way. Psalms Lewis, nobody came. Nothing came this way from you. Not here. I got the screen call. I got the screens here. I got the screens. It didn't come this way. You must have sent it to somebody else, but it's $ King Simon 3158. $ King Simon 3158. But better yet, maybe you need to book a full session and stop playing. Maybe you need to book a full session and stop playing, because and that's how you book a full session, by texting your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. All right. So yes. So big up to okay. So getting back to that word purpose, like I said, purpose is something that all of us have inside of us innately. Some of us have it, all of us have it inside of us innately. And like I said, family, like I said on the screen, people are asking me how much. For quick advice, please circulate or donate $5.55 and up. 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I could, hey, whatever you said, I'll work with you all the way through with it. You know what I'm saying? 5, 10, 15, 555, 5, 10, 15, 555, 10, 15, 20, and up. Cash App, PayPal only. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. No super chat, please. No super chat, because super chat no chat right with me. Blood clot super chat no work with me. No, me no like super chat, because super chat no chat. It no chat right in my book. So, again, numbers, and what's so interesting about studying numbers and the gifts that most of these great numerologists have shared with us over the years, it lets you know that there are deeper esoteric meanings about the numbers that are connected to you. And many of you don't realize how important it is to know your numbers. And I'm not talking about being obsessed with it over and over again, doing the bull crap. I'm talking about just being alerted that your inner GPS sometimes need to consult the outer GPS. Let me say that again. The inner GPS sometimes need to consult the outer GPS. You sent it to the wrong person. See, look at that. You sent it to the wrong person because you're not paying attention. Yeah, it says it right there. $ King Simon 3158. I don't know who you sent it to, but I don't know that person. And well, hey, if you donated to the other person, maybe they needed that. Maybe that's a spiritual sign that they needed that. Now you can go say Psalms 82, or go to Psalms and go read the book of Psalms, and you'll find out why you gave. But okay, I sent it to the wrong person. Yeah, check your Cash App. And so once you understand that each and every number is not here to lock you down, but is here to reveal the best of the best possibility of who you are. Each number, I don't care what number you have. And the only reason that the infinity symbol was invented is to recognize the infinite power or the infinity of numbers and its process of continuation in life. That's why this symbol was created by that mathematician of the time. I forgot his name. Understand that. And the infinity symbol is connected to the number 8 only because the infinity symbol was inspired by the number 8. This guy that invented the infinity symbol for mathematical reasons in 1655, which equals a number 17, which is an 8, makes sense. Fifth, the infinity symbol was inspired. So 8 is older than the infinity symbol. I've taught this before. 8 is older than the infinity symbol, and 8 and the infinity symbol are not the same symbols. However, in the metaphysics world and the metaphysics of thoughts, then that's where you can work if that's what you feel 8 is to you. All right, somebody said they just sent a Cash App. Let me check my Cash App. Stop playing. All right, I see Jeanette. I see Michael. Wonderful. I see Jeanette. Now, Jeanette, you didn't put a birthday in that Cash App, but it's all good. And Michael, did you put a birthday in there too? Let me see if you put a birthday in there. Right. Michael, you didn't put a birthday in there either, both of y'all. Now, the name, both of them, I could deal with the name. I got no problems with the name. Now, the name is what it is. The name is a powerful thing. Again, pardon the sounds in the background. The landscaper's out here doing his thing. The landscaper's out here doing his thing. Now, Jeanette, you can call in right now, Jeanette only, and then I'll deal with Michael after. Jeanette only, you can call in. The call-in number, Jeanette, is that number. So you can call in and talk to me directly. Call in and talk to me directly, Jeanette, and let's get it in and have some fun. There's noise in the background, but it is what it is. But you're born 8/4. Okay, I see somebody calling in. Just Jeanette. Yes, greetings. This is King Simon of the Numerovational Perspective. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is Janet.
Janet, what's up, Janet? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, thank you for circulating 555. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. It's a good day.
So what? Yeah. So what's going on with you, man? Do you know your purpose in this world?
Interesting. This what made me call in. I was just thinking like how now I'm wanting to go down so many different avenues. Mm-hmm. So I feel like this would be like a great time to see if I could get any insight on that.
Well, first and foremost, you're born the same day as Barack Obama and Paul Mooney, the great Paul Mooney. And when you're born under these numbers here, it's very important that in order for you to maximize your alignment, which is a number 12, which is a 3, you got to start writing your thoughts and write what you always loved to do, even from when you was a child. There's something that you use that your purpose is always with you. It's not a job description. Please know this. It's not a job description. You can turn your purposes and the things that you love to do into a job. It's like, so if you're number 4 and 4, you're a very deep thinker. You like to think. You're very deep. So, hey, did you know you can actually be paid just to be a deep thinker or a thought advocate? You can get paid to do that. A lot of people don't even know that. You understand? So if you're in your head a lot, which the number 4 is also a number of psychology. So you need to study the psychology of human behavior so you can be able to deal with certain people and be able to interact, because at the end of the day, your alignment numbers are number 3, and the 3 is the number that says that you, whatever you present, you have to be jovial and happy and be willing to write it or sing it out or express it in some form or fashion. Because I know when you're with your friends that you trust, you can talk up a storm. I know you can talk. Then how come because since this is the number, since these two numbers, the 3 and the 4 is the number of communication, then you need to communicate it. And stop hiding your communicational skills. Just develop it, master it, and you could be a life coach, a motivational speaker. You could be a comedian. You could be damn near president of a company like Barack was a president of the United States company. It can be done, but it's up to you. Now, if you in your head and overthinking and scattered brain, that's you doing that to you because you haven't learned to foster your mind and discipline, because number 8 and 4 are the numbers of discipline. And if you don't discipline your mind and discipline your thought, then it will continue to go down, spiral down instead of spiraling up. So you know what you got to work on, right? You know what you got to work on. And because your life path is your life, when you add 8 plus 4 plus 1989, when you add 8 plus 4 plus 1989, that equals 2001. Again, it leads to the number 3. Yeah. You need to write your thoughts out and then use the number 4 and say, look, I'm going to do this in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of every month, just like I told Tony. Use your personal number, which this is your personal number, and move like that. At least you'll be setting those realistic goals to take yourself and your business and your talents to the next thing. Because remember, your name is the one that reveals your talent, skills, and your gifts. But your birthday reveals the lessons that you came to learn and you came to implement in this realm. So if it's all 3s and 4s and all that, these are all writing and communicating number. You need to communicate and stop holding yourself back and stop overthinking. If it's good for you and your well-being, do the damn thing. And do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, you got to do it. Do it till you're satisfied. And make sure you have fun doing it. Does that make sense, Jeanette?
Right. It makes perfect sense.
All right. And that's why you need to do a full session so we get that full name in there, girl. You playing games, all right?
For sure.
All right, beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you had a good time, man. You be safe out there, okay?
All right, you too.
All right. My girl, Jeanette, I can see it. But it's up to you to see it. And then once you learn to see it, then once you learn to see it, guess what? You become it. Once you learn to see it for yourself, you become it. And that's what I do. Put it in the board, put it in your face, record it for you. When you do a session with you, I record it for you so you can hear it. And then when you hear it over and over, play it over and over before you go to sleep. Play my voice, play what I'm saying, play our session before you go to bed and ask the questions. Because my sessions are question driven. Let me say that again. I'm coming to Michael next. My sessions are question driven. And I want you to dig deep in your soul and ask me the question, because no one spends money without something innately in their soul that's pulling them to spend money to want to do something like this. No grown ass person. I'm coming to Michael next. So Michael, give me a call. Michael, give me a call. Hello, is this Michael?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
I'm good, man. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling awesome. I've never got this done, and I had something like done, you know what I'm saying, with my birthday. I just want to see your perspective on it.
Well, my perspective is actually your perspective. When is your birthday?
I wrote it in the chat. It's 0920-1970.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I see. Okay, see, you're born on the 20th. Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
But you got to remember now, I'm going to show you something. When you look at it, when you look at your alignment number, some people might call it a pinnacle, some people might call it an achievement number. That 9 and that 20 equals 29.
Yes.
which is an 11. So you got a master number 11 and you got a master number potential number here. 20, because 0 follows the number 2, adds higher potential. Turn down your speaker. Turn down your speaker. You're getting feedback. Talk to me on the phone, sir. Talk to me on the phone. Turn down your speaker. Okay?
Is that better?
Turn down the speaker. I'm hearing myself, and that's not good for the algorithm. All right? So understand, because your alignment number is the number 11, you got to trust your insight.
Better right there?
Yeah. Are you talking to me on the phone? Make sure you talk to me on the phone. Just speak to me on the phone, okay? Yeah, don't listen to the program. Don't listen to it or turn up that volume. Now, because your alignment numbers are 29 and 11, you got to trust your intuition. Because when you went against your gut feelings and your intuition, that's when you messed up. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Think about it. So your intuition is your original guide. I'm just confirming. And because you got that alignment number 11 and you got that number 20 as one of your personal number, 20 is the number of some great purpose you're supposed to do, not only in the spiritual realm, but a material realm, but it's something that you need to help, because there's something about helping people you love to do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That means you got to be of service. And write down what you always love to do and how you love to help people. But on the other end of that spectrum, you got to be very careful of energy vampires. People that suck your energy and people that try, you've been on the phone with a friend and then they dump everything on you and you feel drained after the conversation. You ever been in that situation?
Oh, yes. I like have to put the whole world on pause.
You got to be.
Like, y'all too much coming at me.
You got to be very careful. You got to be very careful. You got to be very careful who you allow in your space. As a number 20 and as that master number 11 is right there. You got to be very careful. And anybody born on the 20th of any month, but because you're right there with the Virgo energy, you overanalyze, and you don't need to overanalyze. Not if you know it's good for your well-being and good for yourself. You don't need to overanalyze.
That's one of my problems.
That's one of your problems?
Overthinking everything, trying to make everything perfection. I got to deal with that at the same time.
And that's what you say. You see, that's one of your problems, but that's one of the problems you could overcome if you work on it, because you got a master number. Master numbers are here to be masters, to master their feelings, master their expression, master their growing process, master this realm. That's what you're here to do. But if you choose not to, that's up to you. I'm just letting you know that you got the numbers to do it. You got the power. You got the power.
Yes, become an energy master. I got you.
Yes, because this is all energy. This is all energy. And when you add the year that you're born, the year that you're connected to, what year is that again? Because it's scrolling kind of. 1970, right? 1970. You add it all together. When you add 9 plus 20 plus 1970, that equals 1999, which tells me you're supposed to. That tells me you're supposed to run your own business also.
Okay.
You're supposed to do for your own self, run your own business. Don't be afraid. Stop second guessing yourself. As long as the business is helping other people, whether it's holistic, whether it's nursing, whether it's social work, whether it's truck driving, whether it's a store, whatever you're doing, you can do it if you can do it if you really want. You can do it.
Hey man, it is such an awesome time to be alive.
It's a beautiful time to be alive. And because your life path number adds up to a number 28, which is a 10, which is a 1, the number 28 is the number of divorcing yourself from certain people, places, and things that no longer serves your highest and wisest purpose. And the number 10 is the wheel of fortune energy. Whatever you put your mind to, you could accomplish it. Just don't second guess it. That's all. Keep it simple. Keep it moving, bro. Keep it simple. I know it's easy, simple said than done, but it's going to depend on your masterful work that's here. That's what 11, that's what you came through to do. That's why it's called an alignment number. That's why it's called an achievement number. You understand?
Yes, it becomes a now moment.
Exactly. And it's time for you to implement and work. Remember, according to the society, it takes what? it takes like what, 7 years to 10,000 hours to become a master. You could probably do it in a short time because the name Jesus adds up to a number 11. And Jesus did it in a short time, according to biblical theology. He did it in a short time. Muhammad did it in a short time also. Muhammad found out himself and found himself in a short time. And the name Muhammad adds up to a number 29, which is 11. And there's your 29, and there's your 11. Just be careful of being deception. That's why Jesus was deceived, because he knew somebody was going to deceive him. Remember the whole story. He knew there was something, and Judas was the deceiver. But 11 has to be careful of people who try to deceive them. All right, my brother, I hope that served a greater purpose. You got to do a full session with me so we can get that name in and everything. So text me your full name and date of birth, and then let's get it in, man. Let's really have this session. Let's really a private conversation. That's my number on the screen, okay?
I got you, bro.
All right, you be safe out there, man. You got much more, especially in that name. Michael is a powerful name, brother, in numerology and in the biblical sense. In numerology, it's a 33 and a master number 22. Are you serious? You got a lot of master numbers around you. 33 and a master number 22. In both different. Michael, the name Michael. Yeah, powerful. That's why Michael Jackson, Michael Tyson, Michael Vick, Michael No, all of them people gone through their ups and downs. The angel Michael. Go figure.
I'm 53, so I don't
You need to do it, man. All right, my brother?
Thank you, brother.
All right, be safe. That's right, brother Michael's in the building. Oh man, let me see who else is sending that. Spread love. Look, family. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Let me check out who else, and then I'll tell that person to call in. Psalm Lewis, call in. Psalms Lewis, you're next. Psalms Lewis, call on in. Psalms Lewis, let me give you the number. Psalms Lewis is next. So Psalms, you can call in right now. I got your Cash App. Call in right now, Psalms Lewis. Let's have some fun. Come on in, Psalms Lewis. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with your birthday. You drop $10 on me. That's what I love when y'all spread love. Come on now. Spread love. Yeah. Spread love. Yeah. Spread love. I ain't playing with this. This is not new to me. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So Psalms, you can call in if you want. Let me see. Psalms, what's up? Psalms, I see. A lack of following direction is being exposed. I didn't put my birthday. This is interesting. Come on now. You didn't put your birthdays, but you could call in, Psalms. Call in, Psalms. Or I could just deal with your first name. Whatever you're going by. I don't care. I don't care if you don't have a birthday, you didn't put your birthday. I do not care at all, because your name tells me what it is also. Spread love. I can see. Boom. 7. Boom. My lack of following directions. Because you're living in your head sometimes. So get out your goddamn head. These 2 numbers are mental numbers in my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability. Those 2 numbers are the main numbers for mental health. Staying in your head. So if your lead name, your lead word in your name, which is Psalms, has a 7 and 8, and these 2 numbers are mental numbers, then you're staying in your head too much. Get out of your head. 7. So, and when you add 7 plus the 2 plus the 7 equals 16. Again, the number 16, which is a 7, you living in your head. But the real directions that Psalm has to follow is the spiritual direction, but she has to plan. If it's a he or she, I'm not sure. You have to plan what you do and lay out the blueprint, because the number 7 is the law of attraction number. But you got to be very mindful of what you attract in your life, because you could attract negative as well as positive. That's why in compound numerology, the number 16 is the number of fatality, because if you don't plan, you plan to fail, and that lack of planning can cause fatal problems in your life. I'm just dealing with your name. You didn't give me a birthday, and I'm not going there if you're going to start giving me your birthday now and all that. Nah. We're going to stay on your name. Stay focused. You're not listening. So, boom, I'm going to, I don't know who this is. Yes, greetings. Welcome to the Numerovational Perspective?
Hi, this is
Well, you're hearing me talk already. I'm not going to go any more deeper than what I'm going to keep on going. Right. So what's up? Did I make some sense already?
Yes, definitely.
Get out of your head, ma'am. Get out of your head. And I'm just doing it with your name. I don't need your birthday right now. Your name, I got people that come with me. I don't want to tell you my birthday. All right, tell me your name. I got it. I don't care. I don't care what name you throw at me. Sometimes the names you use as handles on IG tells me about you too. I don't care. As long as numbers can be connected to letters, it will tell me. And in the Chaldean system, your name Psalms, when you add that 11 plus the number 4 plus 4, it equals the number 19. Now, because 19, which is a set 10, that number is the 17 in the Pythagoras. I mean, the 16 in the Pythagoras system says it's stay in your head, but the number 19 says you got to speak up. You got to say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't hold it in, because the number 19 in numerology is the number of the sun, and the sun is supposed to shine light on things. Am I making sense?
Oh, yes.
Yes. And this is just you ain't even getting to your birthday. I'm just dealing with your names.
Okay, King Simon, yes.
I'm just showing you, because your name reveals and expresses the inner you, the outer you, and it expresses the true essence of how you need to develop your gift, talents, and skills. And one of the gifts that you have is the need to learn how to plan. You can't just jump out of a window without a parachute. And you better know the velocity and the wind velocity and everything else going on down there before you jump.
Yes.
But the number 19 said you're supposed to be running your own business, because number 19 adds up to a number 10, and 10 is the wheel of fortune. Whatever you put your mind to, whether good or evil, you can do it. You can do it if you really want. If you can do it, do the damn thing. Stop playing with yourself. Let me tell. How old are you now? May I ask, real quick?
50.
We're all going to transition from here one day. What do you got to lose? Mm-hmm. We're all going to die and leave this planet and go somewhere else, or come back again because we failed at doing something that we were supposed to do. What does, and I'm looking in the camera, what does anybody got to lose? We ain't got nothing to lose. Just do what you got to do. Leave a legacy. Start your business. Start something that you love to do, Psalms, and stop holding it back. Why are you holding back your greatness in 50 years? What happened to you with your mother or your father's side? Or what happened to you in relationship? Then you got to get over those traumas. Forgive that. You'll never forget it. You'll never forget it, but you got to forgive and let go, because like Iyanla Vanzant said, the solution is in the room with the same problem. You are the solution to your problems. You always been the solution. And I'm talking to everybody, not just Psalms, not just because you're on here. I'm talking to everybody. You are the solution to your problem. I say the solution is in the same mirror with the problem. Look in yourself. Look at yourself. When you got snot in your nose, you know how to wipe it off. When you got matter in your ear, you know how to clean it out. When you know your teeth, your breath stink, you know how to freshen it up. You are the solution to your mother flipping problems. Stop playing. Man, I hope that served a greater purpose for you, my dear. Thank you very much for calling in. And make sure you do a full session and stop playing.
I will. I'm coming.
All right. Those are stop. In Jamaica, we used to say, stop your coming and come. All right, beautiful. You be safe, okay?
Thank you.
All right. That's what Jamaica used to say, baby. And people, y'all can get all my books right here. Y'all can get all my books. Y'all can go to my books. I'm going to still be up here. Don't worry. I'm going to come to everybody that sent the Cash App. Hold on 1 second. I'm coming to everybody that sent the Cash App. Only people that sent Cash App or PayPal. Only people that sent Cash App or PayPal. And I'm going to Patrick next, I believe. Let me see where I'm going to. Hold on. SB Experience. SB, yeah. Yes, greetings. Who is this? And this is King Simon. Who is this? Hold on. Now, did you send a PayPal?
Yes, I did.
What's your name? SB Experience?
Yes.
Oh, that's you? Okay, hey, what's up?
My first name is Denise.
Oh,
N-I-S-E.
Well, yeah, Jamaican?
Yes.
How me know that?
You close
Well, that's where my family's from. That's where I'm from. So when I hear those names, I say, wait, they're Jamaican. Ah, wagwan. We are saying. We are saying. What we are dealing with. Yeah.
I'm here.
Now, what you want to deal? You want to deal with your name, or you want to deal with your birthday? What you want to do?
I would love to get into the birthday.
Okay, let's get to your birthday. Hold on one second. Let me erase this off the board. And what is your birthday, my dear? Hello? Hello? I don't know. She hung up. I don't know what happened. I need you to call me back from TO if you can. Call me back from TO. You sound like you're calling from Canada. Call me back. I need your birthday, SB. I need your birthday. Because you didn't give me. You sent me 1212, so I like that number. 1212 is a good number. But call me back. Or you can call me on WhatsApp if you want. Call me on WhatsApp at 347-496-1022 since you're outside of the United States. Call me on WhatsApp. Because it looked like you fell through. She didn't give me a birthday. I just have SB. 347-496-1022. Okay, she sounded. Is that her? Hello, Shanice? Yeah, lad. Where you there? You there, Canada or Jamaica?
Yes, I'm in Canada.
Which part of Canada are you there?
I'm right in the falls, Niagara Falls.
Oh, I used to live in Montreal, so I understand. Okay, no problem. I used to live in Montreal years ago.
Yes.
So, your birthday is when?
May 29th.
90. 5/29, what?
1990.
1990. Okay, good. Now, I want you to look carefully at this 29 because 29 is a very serious spiritual number out there. And you attract people that need help and healing. Have you noticed that?
Oh, my God. All the broken people love me. Why is that?
Because 29s are natural healers also. Y'all are natural healers. That's why.
I'm tired. I'm so sick of the broken people.
But that's why me tell uno fi start a business and consulting business so people can, if they're gonna give all of that madness to you, you need to make money from it.
Yes, that's right.
It's a red flag. It's a red flag if you don't make money. It's a red flag if you don't make money.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
You got to make the money because remember, your alignment number is a number 7. When you add the 5 plus the 29, it adds up to 34, which is a 7. 7 deals with psychology. 7 deals with the mind. So study psychology. Go become a life coach. Make that one of your trades, a life coach. Because if somebody's gonna give you all of their energy and pour out everything on you, you gotta be able to regroup and at least have the money to regroup. It don't make sense. At least do some type of barter system if they're gonna pour all this madness in you.
Yes.
You have to, and because now you need to do certain things. I go link up. My girl lives in Toronto. My girl Carrie Ann lives in Toronto. She does a lot of spiritual work out there. I'm gonna put her a flyer on the board. Go do a session with her. She's an energy worker. She can teach you something about energy healing. She lives out there in Toronto. She works with me every Wednesday on my show.
I go to Toronto often. I'm from Toronto.
Yeah, man, hit her up, Carrie Ann Ingram, and her numbers on there, or hit up at Linktree. But I have a flyer on there. She deals with spiritual work. She deals with the sound because when you get a lot of those broken people, you need to do sound healing. You need to do meditation, massage to get that energy off of you. Go hug a tree. Go put your foot in the dirt, in the grass. You need to do all of that.
I do a lot of grounding exercises. Because I take on a lot.
I know what it is. Yeah, but I'm telling you what your number's telling me. I know what it is. So it's very important that you and write about your experience because your writing is going to turn into something else that can be beneficial to not just you but to other people. Because 7 is a writer's number. The number 11, which is a 2, is another writer's number. And when I add up your full life path, add up to 1990 you're born under, that adds up to 2024. And when you add the 2024, that adds up to the number 8. And 8 is another healing number that says you're supposed to be making money from all of this stuff. That's a healing number frequency. Remember, currency is only energy. Currency is only energy. So it's all right. Don't feel because we taught in Jamaica, money are the root of all evil. No, the lack of money is the root of all evil because most of the people that are in jail is lacking money. They want to rob, they want to steal, they want to kill. So just be spiritual in your work because the number 7 is the number of trusting your spirit, trusting your intuition. When you went against your gut feelings, that's when you messed up, even in relationships.
Yep.
Am I making sense?
You're making a lot of sense.
And you live at Niagara Falls. Me don't know you from a can of paint. Me know the number. They have the number. They will tell me everything. I hope you do a full session with me, but text me. When you do, text me at the number that I'm putting on the screen through WhatsApp or Signal. Use that, okay? Don't do regular phone, just do because you're outside of New York, America. So please, all right? Just text me that way, all right?
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. I can't wait to see what type of business you manifest. Stop playing.
Yes, I'm on it.
Don't give away your energy. It's like giving away punani. Don't give away your energy. Don't give away your energy.
Thank you.
You're welcome, beautiful. Take care. Yo, you're giving away your energy. It's like giving away your punani juice or your penis juice. That's giving away energy, valuable energy. You know why I give away your energy, people. No, sir, we not do them thing there. Me stop do that. I have 9 children to prove that I gave away a lot of energy back in the day. All right, we're going to, let me see where we're going to. Patrick, you can give me a call. Patrick, give me a call, sir. You can give me a call. You're next, Patrick. Patrick, you are next. Yep, Patrick. Let me see if this is Patrick. Patrick. Oh, how you doing? This is Patrick?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? How's everything with you, brother?
I'm good. I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, South Kakalaki in the building. What up, man? And now you're born the same day as Malcolm X, I see.
Yes.
Okay. So, what are you working on your purpose, my brother? Are you working on your purpose like Malcolm did?
I feel so, but I'm so scattered sometimes. I lack focus.
Now, what are you doing right now? Let's talk about that real quick before we get into this.
I do hood cleaning. I basically clean restaurants at night.
So you work for yourself?
No. I can't get out this employee mind frame. I love working, but I feel like I can do anything. I don't know.
No. Don't say I don't know. Don't say I don't know. You got a talent. You got a gift. See, the confusion with Malcolm X back in the day is that he didn't know his direction until he started getting into criminal activities, and then he found himself in prison. Now, you don't have to go down that same road. You don't have to find yourself in prison. And when you say you don't know, you're already imprisoning yourself. Stop the I don't know, or just say, I will find out. Change the language. That's what Reverend Ike was saying on his live. Stop saying I don't know and start saying that I will know or I will find out, because it's already there. Just looking at your numbers, I can say why you're scattered, mind, because the 5 in the month of May that you're born under is a number of scatteredness. I got it. Scattered thoughts. And I bet you got multiple talents with you. You got multiple talents. It's just, are you willing to put those talents in order and redirect them to create something that can be beneficial, not just for yourself, but for your family? Because number 19, like I said before, 19 is here to shine light on things, but they're here to run their own business, because number 1 is, because it adds up to the number 10, which is a 1, it's the number of creativity. It's the number of trailblazing. It's a number of ambition. That's what this whole sequence is all about, number of ambition and shining light on some of your greatest talents so you can help other people with your talents. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
You just got to stop second guessing yourself, my brother. And I know where that comes from according to the number. When you add 5 plus 19, it adds up to 24, which is a number 6. And the number 6 is a number of family. What happened between your mom and your dad? What happened?
Oh, my mom and my dad, mean, well, my dad is passed already, but my mom is still alive.
Did that affect you some way when he passed? Did it affect you a certain way?
Yeah, I just felt that I didn't learn everything I could have learned from him.
But you see where I'm going. Why did I ask that question? Why did I go there? Because the number 6 is the number of family, but the number 1 is the masculine energy. So I know there's something that you need to resolve or needed to learn. That's why I went there. That's the first place I went. So it's not something you hold on. Just make sure you forgive and keep on learning as much as you can about your father and his greatness, because there's something about him that's still around you and still inside of you. It's still there. He still talk to him. Talk to him, and he'll answer you in your own spirit realm, in your own blood. He'll answer you in your dreams. When last have you dreamt about him?
It might have been months ago, but yeah, I do every now and then.
And your life path, when you add it all up, it adds up to 2001, and that deals with the number 3 energy. So you're supposed to write your thoughts, write your ideas. Anytime 3 shows up, family, or 5, you're supposed to turn your pain, your passions, and your pleasures into profit. Your pain, your passions, and your pleasures into profit. So whatever you remember about your father, I want you to write a love letter to your father of forgiveness. Just write it for him. And set up an altar of respect, not an altar of worship, an altar of respect where you have his pictures, his favorite food might be around, favorite drink, and show him some respect, because he's on the other realm watching over you and your mother. Spirit in the metaphysics, that's what we understand. He's still connected to you, but you have to step out on your own. It's time for you to do for yourself a little bit more. And you already know this.
Yeah.
I know you know. I can tell just by your numbers. I can tell you know. But the number 1 sometimes second guess itself. The number 6 is always imbalanced because they don't know whether they should do this or do that. Let me tell you something, brother. If it's good for you and your well-being, brother, just do it. If you know, and even if you're working a job right now, just put 10% towards your own business. Create your own products, because the number 19, which is a 10, is a number of creativity. The number 6 says you got to serve humanity. You got to serve people because you like to help people. Is that right?
Yeah. I do like to help people.
I'm just saying, so whatever you could advance yourself into helping, that's going to be very important. And next year, you're going to be going into this cycle. Let me see what cycle you're going into. 5 plus 19 plus 20, 24 equals 2048. And 2 plus 4 plus 8 equals 14, which is a 5. So you're going into a 5-year cycle, which deals with expansion and growth, and it deals with drastic changes. So you got to make some drastic changes in your life, because right now next year you're going to be going, because right now you're in the crossroads of your life. Crossroad is nothing negative. It's just going to tell you to cross the road and stop being indecisive and stop second guessing it. That's all. That's all it's telling you when you're in the crossroad. And you've been in the crossroad from this year. You're going to be in another crossroad cycle next year and another one. You're going to be in there for 4 years, but it's not negative. It's just reminding us when we're in those crossroad cycles to be definitive in our decision making and don't second guess yourself like 19s like to do sometimes. See, when 19 Keys is on his game, he don't second guess himself. That's why he calls himself 19 Keys. Because you do have the 19 keys. You born under. My cousin Grace Jones is born the same day as you. Malcolm X is born the same day as you. She didn't second guess herself. Grace just did it. And when Malcolm knew himself, he just did it. He could have done it a little differently so he could avoid all the madness, but he did it and became one of the most prolific speakers of our time. That 19 energy. Because it's here to shine light on things and people. Smokey Robinson is born February 19. His music shine light on things and people. So people born in that 19 is here to shine light on things and on people and on their talents and their gifts and their skills. So my brother, I hope this helped you, man. Please book a whole session with me. Believe me, you'll understand even more deeper when we get it into the session, okay?
Yes, I have to tap in with
I appreciate you, man. And I can't wait to see what you manifest, man. Get them. You got the power. You just need to foster and hone the power and the talent and make it happen and just start building on it, because it's there. It's already there. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Be safe, man. Be safe, brother. Okay. Let's see who's next. I think, let me see who's next. Man. Ooh, that's been fun, boy. That's been fun. Who's next? No, I know her. She born December 23rd. Okay. She's just sending me something for her business. Get out of there. Benita, you sent me something for your son, I think. I don't know who it is. They can call in right now. You can call in right now. M-E-S. Who's Emmy? Emma? Benita, you can call in right now. Y'all know this is the call-in number right here. Let's call in number right there. All right, it's 12 o'clock, family. Those that haven't circulated, you know what I'm saying? Once you text me first, Psalms. Text me, and I will let you know. I send you details. I got detailed information when I send that. So you got to text me at not this number. Text me at this number. This is the number that you text me at right now. Text me after I finish the live, then I will send you the details. But text me at this number, 347-496-1022. If you live outside of the United States, please use WhatsApp or Signal. If you live outside of the United States, please use WhatsApp or Signal. Tony, I see you. I will text you later after I finish this live and calm down and relax a little. Benita, what is it that you wanted to find out about the person that you sent some funds for? Benita, don't say the name though. Yeah, really. Can't call it. Yeah, don't sell. I already said the name. I didn't know you ain't say all that. I didn't look at my live. It's going. Send your name. Tell me if it will do in business. And that's a name in business. I got to write it out, girl. You bugging. I got to write that out. Depending when you look at that, when you look at those type of, I got to write it out so we can see what it's all about. Got to write it out. If that's the name, you got to write it out. Don't send me nothing. Everything is going on the board, my dear. Everything goes on the board here, unless you want to do it. Unless you want to do something offline, then you've got to book a session. It's not ringing. If it's not ringing, then don't do it. My phone is ringing. What are you talking? You trying to call in? My phone is ringing. Call me at the call me at the number on here, 718-210-8853. My phone is ringing. My phone is ringing real good. If you want to call in. All right, so it's a business name. Okay, that's a business name. And whose business is it? Is it your business? Because it whatever name you have, if it's not connecting with you spiritually, then I wouldn't use the name if you're not ready to use that name. I'm just letting you know. Because when you deal with this name, it may have led with the 559111391122991. Boom. This name alone. And usually we focus on the Chaldean system because this is the more deeper system that reveals what that name is there for. So I don't need the Pythagorean system for this. I just do it naturally because that's just me. But for the Chaldean, when it comes to business and names and all of that, we go to the Chaldean. And when you add this up, this is 5, that's 10. A Wheel of Fortune, that first number, that first name that shows up is Wheel of Fortune. But when you go to the last one, that's 2 plus 4 plus 3. That equals 9. Interesting enough. It adds up to a number 19, or it could be adding up to a number 10. Yeah, who's this? Yes, greetings. This is King Simon.
Hi.
Yes, who's this?
Hi, Anita.
Hey, what's up, Anita?
Hey.
I put the name on the board. What, you don't like the name? What's going on with you?
No. That's the name I chose. It is Yoruba.
Okay,
it's 2 words.
Yes. What does it mean?
So it means this. Emi is spirit, and Asiki is prosperity.
Well, very good, because it adds up to a number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a good name, Wheel of Fortune. It is a Wheel of Fortune number. So just don't second guess it. Just make sure you do what you got to do with it. You already know the meaning of it. Just live off of the meaning.
Okay.
The numbers is already panned out. It's a Wheel of Fortune. This is a number 1. This is a number 9, and it adds up to a 10. Da-da! You got it. It says. Now, what you do with it is going to be very significant. What you do with now, what type of business, you don't have to say it loud if you don't want to, but what type of business is going to be very important, because it is something that can be very fortunate if you're willing to be the trailblazer using it. You know, because that's a good name. Where it comes from? Which language?
Yoruba.
Good. I'm glad that you're tapping into the Yoruba stuff, because sometimes you got to go back to the ancient languages, because those languages resonate. But as long as you know the meaning, just live on that meaning. What does the first one mean again?
Spirit.
Spirit. Right. Good. And what's the second one?
Prosperity.
Spirit. So spirit of prosperity. Let's make it like that. Prosperity. There it is. And it's a number that adds up to the Wheel of Fortune number. Good. So then use it to be prosperous, but that would have to be the umbrella name, and then you could have your subsidiary companies under it.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the umbrella.
I wanted to ask you that before I am as an LLC, before I register it as an LLC, I wanted to check with you first.
Oh, really? Oh no, this is definitely a good name, but I would also use the English meaning of it so people can understand it. Just put it like in parentheses and say spirit of prosperity. That's it.
Okay.
You know, that's the underlining name so people know what it means. Because right now you can't, some people might not be able to pronounce it, but they can say the spirit of prosperity.
Okay. How would that relate to my number 5 though?
5 is, well, you got to remember 5 is about expansion and growth. So if you want to prosper, just expand and grow in whatever you're doing. And, because you're born with that alignment number, 11 plus that 5 equals 16, you got a plan and have a blueprint. Stop playing. Do not just do it haphazard. Don't let that 5 take you down a crazy road. You know how 5, and how did I do on Sarnetta's show?
Wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Stop playing.
I just want to make sure, because they don't know. I can start pulling names out of the box and tell them who they are.
They're always talking about pseudo, but they don't understand. Some of them don't understand, or they do understand if you're trying to play.
But see, all of their sciences is based on people. All of their sciences is based on the fathers of a lot of this stuff. And Pythagoras is the father, and the major scientists of the world acknowledges Pythagoras. How you not acknowledging Pythagoras, and you can't call him pseudo because he understands numbers and vibrations? What the hell is wrong with people? That means all of them might be pseudo and they don't even know it. But hey, Benita, thank you for calling. I hope the family's well. All right.
Yes, everybody's so wonderful.
All right, peace and love. Okay. Congratulations with the business name. Do your thing. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Peace and love. Mm-hmm. That's right. Hey, we do business names too, family. I do business names too. So on that note, she was the last of the Mohicans that sent the Cash App. So I got to get ready to get on out of here. Ptah Heru or Ptah Horus. That could be Pythagoras' new name. And before we finish, I want to talk about something I spoke about. Now that I've been studying, and I'm happy that I dig deep, because I'm always looking for the deepness of certain stuff. Instead of, I will not acknowledge Dr. Julian Staton anymore. He was not the one who coined the word. He was not the one that coined the word in 1907. He was not the one that coined the word numerology, because the word was coined in 1907, but they seem to have mixed up the names. And what's so ironic is that the female, it was not a male. They gave it to a man, but it was really a female named Julian Seaton that coined the word and was teaching it in South Africa and all over the place for years. But she was the one that coined the word numerology. It's a woman named Julian Seaton. And what's so ironic about this woman, her daughter wrote a book, right? I got Julian's book. I paid $100 for this book. I got Julian's, which was written by her daughter after her mother transitioned. That's a legacy that she just passed on to her daughter. That's why it's very important to at least write a book and get your legacy out. So Julian Seaton, Julia, doctor, her name, she was a doctor also, Dr. Julia Seaton, S-E-T-O-N. Look how similar, Julia, Staten, Seaton. Sounds similar, so they changed the name over time to this guy because of their male chauvinist attitude. But this woman was the one that founded the word numerology. Numerology, the study of numbers. It's a woman, so big up to the women. Big up to the women. Wasn't a black woman, it's a white woman, but big up to the women. I don't care what kind of woman it came from. She's a less melanated woman, but she came up with the word numerology. According to the research, and I've been researching, I've been thinking about it for years. And I kept on seeing this guy named, but there was not enough material on this guy. And now I find somebody with a similar name. It's just that it's a woman and her name is Seaton and not Staten. And then when I started looking into the Idiot Guide and started looking into her daughter's writings, and I noticed that Julia Staten didn't write anything, have not put nothing out, but she did. And then when I looked at the Idiot's Guides, which they are very well studied, they're really well researched. Even one of my teacher, Lloyd Strayhorn, name is in the book. The Idiot Guides to Numerology, Lloyd Strayhorn is one of the names that they mentioned in the book when it comes to recommended reading. Right at the bottom, his name is mentioned. Lloyd Strayhorn, Numbers in You, the Numbers Guide for Everyday Living, New York, Ballantine publication in 1997. Lloyd Strayhorn is mentioned in this book. They're well studied. They're into study. So they said that Julia Seaton was the one that came up with the name and coined the word numerology. So we got to give it to the sister, the sister melanated. She's less melanated. She's a European woman, less melanated woman. Her daughter died. She has passed on. I got both of their books. I'm proud of my studies. I'm proud of my research. Dig deep, always cross-reference. And when there's new evidence, don't be afraid to tell the new evidence. I've been thinking it was this guy all the time when it's really this woman. I've been thinking it was this guy all the time when it's a woman. It's all good. And you know what's so funny? Kaba Hayawata Kamene said, and I agree with him to a certain degree. He talked about that women was the one that had to do the counting. I believe it's balanced, but when it came to women's menstrual cycle and the need to remember when they was going to be ovulating and all that, the counting was necessary. But remember, as long as you have fingers and hands and you had to count food and all that, again, he takes it to the women. And I wouldn't doubt that. I would not doubt that, because all human life came out of women. All human life came out of the feminine energy, came out of that zero, that womb, because the zero represents the womb. And the zero is a feminine energy. Then the number one, which looks like the phallic symbol, is the penis, which is the male energy. So that's why the computer age was developed with 0, 1, 0, 1. Male, female, male, female, male. Powerful. Powerful when you look at it from a numerovational perspective. We are the super sapiens, like he says. And Dr. Phil and many others, Dr. Phil Valentine, he don't believe in that ape and that monkey concept, that we came and we was existed together. We came together. We came together. Man and woman existed together. It's just that women's body probably showed itself first because we had to be birthed. But the energy of man was already within woman. And that's why man had to come out. But, it gets deep. There's so much going on. We can keep on looking and looking and looking and looking and looking and still don't find it. That's deep. We could keep on looking and looking and looking and still don't find it. Because no one is going to know everything in this planet. No one is going to know everything. And you got to remember that. No one is going to know everything. Just know that the union of male and female, masculine and feminine, the yin and the yang is necessary. The yin and the yang is necessary. It is necessary. Beautiful. So on that note, family, I hope everybody enjoyed what I did today without even looking in any books. I didn't look in any books today. Everything was from here. Everything is from my studies. Everything is from the spirit. Everything was from intuition. Everything is from the numbers. Powerful. And her daughter, Dr. Juno Jordan, both of them became doctors. She said something about her mother in the book, Julia Seaton. She says something very interesting about her mom in the book, and I want to read something. It's here somewhere. And I'm glad that she acknowledged her mom teaching her numerology and her mom being the catalyst for the word numerology. She said her mom died or transitioned. Where is it? I'm trying to find it real quick so I can share it with y'all before I leave. But this is a powerful acknowledgement of her mother, who coined the word numerology, study of numbers, and its various application. I know I read it last night before I went to bed. Oh boy, man, there's so much in my head, and I'm loving it. There's so much, and this is, like the brother said, this is a beautiful time that we're in, and I want y'all to really, really remember that this is a beautiful time that we're in. Do not get caught up in the doom and the gloom. Get prepared, yes. Be able to handle the blunt of things and whatever pressure comes, but keep a jovial and happy attitude. Always keep a jovial and happy attitude. Now, her mother, they don't have a birthday for her mother, but they said she was born 1862, which is interesting, because when you break down the number 1862, let me show you why now I'm sure of it that it's her. I want you to look at the two numbers. I want y'all to look at the two numbers. She coined the word numerology in 1907. She was born in 1862. When you add 1862, when you break it all down, 1 plus 8 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, 16, 17, adds up to 17, which is an 8. That's the year Julian Seaton was born. She coins the word numerology in 1907. 1 plus 9 plus 0 plus 7 equals 17, which is an 8. The cycles and the patterns follows her. That's what I'm trying to say. Julian, the inventor or the founder of the word numerology, let me say it again, was born 1862. They don't have a birthday for her. There's no other date. They only have a year for her right now. I'm going to find out the birthday. I'm going to dig a deeper for that. But the year is significant, because as she was getting older, she tapped in and she coined the word numerology, the study of numbers, in 1907. And both of them, 1862 and 1907, adds up to 17, which is an 8. I can't make this thing up. I can't make it up. I can't make this up. And what's so interesting, what did I say about the infinity symbol? The mathematician that founded the infinity symbol, he found it in 1655. He created it in 1655. And when you add 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus the 5 plus 5 equals 17. Again, the number 8 shows up. And remember, the infinity symbol was inspired by the number 8. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. So, Julian Staton, as far as I'm studying, he doesn't exist. Julia Seton is the one. That woman is the one that created the word numerology. Numerology. She created numerology, the study of numbers. Julian Seton, let's put some respect to her name. From now on, every numerologist that practiced the study of numbers from the 20th century, that's the woman that created the word numerology. Put respect to her name. Put respect to the name. Put respect to her name, because Julian Staton, there's not enough information. And it said, what's so interesting, they try to say that that this imaginary Julian Staton studied under this woman. Miss L. Dow Ballot, when it was actually, according to the daughter and her, she studied under it and took it to it, because she didn't put numerology in the book. If you read this book, she's only talking about the philosophy of numbers. She didn't put numerology. She didn't coin it. This book was written in 1908, when the word was coined in 1907, after Julian started studying with her. After Julia started studying with her, she started coining the word, but yet she never used the word in her book, although she was a proponent of the science and the philosophy of numbers also. Powerful. When I looked at the book, I said, wait a minute, she don't use the word. She just says number vibrations and philosophies of numbers. She don't use the word. This woman doesn't use the word, but that's her student. It's just like Lloyd Strayhorn. I'm his student, and then I created Numerovation. I'm Lloyd's student. Y'all know Lloyd's book. I'm Lloyd's student. But I created Numerovation, put it in the Urban Dictionary, and submitted it into the Lexicon Dictionary. This name, Numerovation. Another hybrid of numerology, because I'm adding the motivation to it. That's how students do. And Julian still acknowledged her teacher, although her teacher did not invent the word numerology. Julia still acknowledged Miss Ballot in her book. Man, she planted the seed. Exactly. And that's what we as teachers, or we as purveyors of this information, are doing when it comes to this number. When I do numerovation, I'm here to plant the seed so y'all can grow, and that seed can grow. Some people's seeds don't grow. Some people's seeds get poisoned. Some people's seeds get eaten by birds and pests. Don't let your seed get eaten Don't let your seed get poisoned. Don't let your seed get overwatered. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. All right, family. On that note, your brother has to take a step to the rear and get the heck on out of here. I had my pointer here and I didn't even do my pointer today. I didn't do my pointer today, Lord. Look at those numbers. Look at similarity. Look at the cycles. Look at the patterns. All connected to these Julius Seaton. And then the guy that invented the infinity symbol says that was inspired by the number 8. Man. I love studying. I love research, and I hope you love studying and researching also. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Remember, tonight I return tonight with my dear, beautiful partner in Healing Vibes, the one, the only Carrie Ann Ingram. We'll have an astrologer on. The one, the only Samuel F. Reynolds will be on with us tonight. And if you're in New York, Nicholas Brooklyn will be hosting Wayne Chandler, Adinka Butler, Kaba Kamene, Ross Ben will be there, Unc Rising Sun, Sister Cafunia, Sister Monique will be there. And then they're going over to the album release party of Brother Rich. So that's going to be off the hook that same day. And it's absolutely free. Brother Rich's album release party will be at the Alkaline Oasis. Absolutely free. I won't be in town because I'm heading down to Florida. I need to get into the sun. I don't need to get into no more cold. I'm not doing the cold with y'all out there. Phil Valentine will be broadcast on a private link. So please tune in. Phil Valentine will be advertising on a private link. I'll be broadcasting this on private link because they just snatched down another Phil Valentine YouTube broadcast that I did. And then after that, we have this beautiful sister. While I'm in Florida, this beautiful sister, Kajara Nebhet, is going to be in the building. And this particular program is dropping. This particular program, I did the interview yesterday, but it's dropping tomorrow. I did the interview yesterday, but it's dropping tomorrow. This particular interview I did with this sister, Alexis Brooke. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. That's going to be off the hook. And don't forget, Baba Phil Valentine is doing a workshop, a webinar. So make sure you hit him up at uksnow.org. That's uksnow.org. I will, when I do the interview with Dr. Phil Valentine, I will put the direct link. Also, if you do want to take my class and learn how to do this for yourself, Applied Numerovation, send the $55. Make sure you put your email in the PayPal or the Cash App description section, and I will send you the link immediately so you can study for yourself. Make sure you support Carrie Ann Ingram. People in Canada, people all over the world, hit up carrieanningram.com or hit her up at Linktree. Of course, I'm always going to shout out my brother Lloyd Strayhorn. That's my family. We are brothers forever, forever, ever. Make sure y'all support Brother Lloyd Strayhorn. Make sure y'all go to my Patreon page.com. That's patreon.com/King Simon, the King Simon Productions. Disaster Preparedness and Awareness. I did a throwback in Georgia. Y'all want to check it out. And also join me on Rumble. That's my new Rumble. It's also pinned on the link. Join my new Rumble. Become a friend. So when it goes on Rumble, y'all will get to see it. Join me on Rumble. Also, it's called the King Simon Review. That's what it's called on Rumble, the King Simon Review. All right, so join me on Rumble also. And remember, I got a lot of new content on Patreon. I got the Renoka Rashidi lecture. I got the exclusive interview with Sabi, and the exclusive interview with Shahrazad Ali and Lloyd Strayhorn. Exclusive interviews all on there with Dr. Phil Valentine. If you want to advertise on my channel, please, Kerry at carrieanningram.com or kspmedia@gmail.com. The numbers are going up. Got support. Numbers are going up. I'm loving the support. Thank you. Remember, get all of my books. I changed the advertising. Get all my books. Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple. People, children's health is important. Numbers are simple. Children, people are complicated. And my promotional book, No Promotion is Bad Promotion, and All Publicity is Good Publicity, via Amazon and Linktree. The last 3 books was produced by and published by Dr. Laila Africa. So when you support me, you support him and his beautiful wife. And if you want to book a session with me, I have 15 slots left in December. I have 15 slots left in December. So if you want to book a session with me, please. 15 slots left in December. I have that. Remember, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. I forgive myself, my family, and others for imperfection, and I am thankful for my life. That's what Dr. B shared with us. And Dr. Blair, the late, great Dr. Blair, shared this prayer with us. Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet in which we live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. Thank you again for coming to the Numerovational Perspective. I usually do it on Tuesday, but I was doing the interviews and everything yesterday, and I got a little tired, so I did it today on Wednesday. And I hope y'all enjoyed every moment of it. All those that called in, everybody that learned, thank you very much for being a part of my journey. No matter how long this journey will be, I will transition from this realm, but I'm making sure that I leave a legacy on YouTube, on Rumble, on Patreon for my children and for you to keep on accessing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's being downloaded and uploaded from me and all my studies. I don't expect to be here forever. Only my material that I left behind, because my life path is a number 17-8, and that is the number of leaving a legacy and leaving your name behind on this planet. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I am doing. So have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be safe, be strong, be focused, be your great self. Be you. Be we. Because it's all about understanding the ultimate you and understanding the ultimate we and learning how to make it all gel and work together. Take care of yourself and have a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be on this planet Earth. Bye-bye. Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. This is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now. Hey, this is King Simon, the International Numerovator. Remember, get all my books on Amazon or go to Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. And remember, don't forget to book my sessions at 347-496-1022. Book now. So remember, our job as studiers of these metaphysical, esoteric knowledge is to help enhance people to be better. I, as a numerovator, using the numbers, or quote-unquote numerals, and motivation to get people to understand why they need to activate their numbers to be their very best self and maximize it. Because the numerals hold a frequency. And if you're willing to turn up that frequency, then that frequency can help guide you and navigate you to a higher height that will allow you to spiral to be your best self. We must remember that.